Welcome, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone here to our press conference for our acceptance into the membership NCAA Division II and obviously the GLIAC as well. This is an awesome time for Davenport University. Institutionally, we've been preparing for this moment for several years. It has been a lot of hard work and a lot of collaboration by many people. I want to first and foremost thank everyone who has been involved in this process, including our President, Dr. Richard Pappas, our EVP for Finance, Mike Volk, and our EVP for Enrollment Student Affairs, Dr. Walter O'Neill. I'd also like to thank all the DU departments that have been an essential part of this entire process, especially my staff, Rhonda Barnsdale, Lauren Ferrullo, Mike Stodola, Nicole Chase, Ryan Thompson, Kelly Reed, FAR Todd Pitts, all of our coaches, admissions, registrar's office, financial aid, and our consultants, Strategic Edge consultants, Nancy Mitchell and Mike Racy. With us today to speak is our President, Dr. Richard Pappas, and Interim Commissioner of the GLIAC, Jeff Ligney. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Richard Pappas, a great supporter of athletics. Dr. Pappas, along with his leadership team, Mike Volk and Dr. Walter O'Neill, have been instrumental in providing the resources we need to be successful both academically and athletically. I'd like to now welcome Dr. Richard Pappas up to say a few words.
Well, good afternoon. We have a lot of students here, right? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That's why you're here. I want you to support this. We've been on a journey. This is an exciting day. The journey really started when we started measuring our quality. And the board, back in 2009, faculty and staff said, we're already a great place. How do we improve? How do we increase our quality? And so we adopted Malcolm Baldridge. And the coolest thing happened. As we started measuring, right now we're at our highest retention rate in our history for our students. Student outcomes are critical to us. Our graduation rate more than doubled. Philanthropy is at our highest level ever. Student satisfaction across the university is at its highest level. But this didn't just happen. This is something that all of us have been working towards. And last year we had a great opportunity with the Michigan Quality Award that normally it's the first time we've ever applied, and they normally don't visit. Not only did they visit, but we made their honor roll and missed winning the entire award by how many points? 1. So we're going to reapply at some point, but we're excited. Only the second time in history that an institution of higher learning has been recognized at any level by them. So why then the NCAA Division II, and why the GLIAC? Well, the coolest thing about the character that the NCAA II talks about, and the passion and the camaraderie, the collegiality, all of the competitiveness is so aligned with who we are and what we want. You know, our athletes average a GPA of 3.31 across the board, which is great. It's exactly what we want. They graduate at a higher level. The service, the learning, the balance, the resourcefulness. This is perfect for us. And I want to acknowledge Jeff, because Jeff and the GLIAC were great supporters of Davenport and really helped us. When we first applied, they came in and they helped assess where we were, and they brought in team members, and it was really a great partnership. And what this does is let us compete athletically against the teams that we compete, the universities and colleges we compete against academically. It brings us to that same level. We're very like the Grand Valleys and the Ferrises, who we respect. All of the teams in the GLIAC we respect. And yet we had a great appreciation for our relationship with the NAIA schools. Great competition. And we felt, though, that the match was so much greater for us and our athletes. And we feel very strongly we can compete. Student athletes, do you think we can compete in the GLIAC? Yes. All right, let's say it a little bit more boldly. Yes. And I do want to also thank Paul and his team and the coaches. I also want to acknowledge the faculty, because when we started talking about football and we started talking about the NCAA, they were very supportive of this, and it probably wouldn't have happened. And I also want to mention, lastly, the Board of Trustees. Our Board of Trustees are all really smart people, and they recognize that this is the level of competition that we aspire to and the level of competition we think we'll do well with. So I thank you all for being here. Thanks to the GLIAC and thanks to the NCAA. We really look forward to the first year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Pappas. I have the pleasure now to introduce Jeff Ligney, Interim Commissioner of the GLIAC. The GLIAC has been very supportive of us through this whole process. As Dr. Pappas mentioned, we've been working with them for over 5 years. Their staff, they've been provided valuable information and feedback that have helped make us get to where we need to right now. Jeff Ligney has been part of that, and he has a long history of the conference dating back to 2000. He became the league's director of media relations then and was promoted to associate commissioner in 2013. He's also assisted the conference in expansion and has many other duties to help grow the conference. So I'd like to welcome Interim Commissioner Jeff Ligney from the GLIAC. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of the GLIAC, I'd like to personally welcome Davenport University, Dr. Pappas, Paul Loudon, and the entire Davenport family to NCAA Division II and to the GLIAC. This is a very proud moment for us. It's the culmination of a lot of time, effort that Paul and your staff has put in, that we have invested as a conference, and it's great to see that this all come together in this great moment. Most happy for you student athletes. The reason why I'm here, the reason why Dr. Pappas is here and Paul is here is for student athletes. And as Dr. Pappas talked about the philosophy and how that married between the GLIAC and Davenport, the philosophy of the GLIAC is first and foremost the student athlete experience. And in our conversations over the last few years with Davenport, with the student athletes, with the staff here, we are convinced that's also the priority of Davenport University. And we are happy to help with that process. We're happy that you will now be a part of the GLIAC and the GLIAC family. And we hope that everything that we do as a conference enhances your experience, not only as athletes, but first and foremost as students. So our tagline in the GLIAC is academics, athletics, and achievement. And that's a catchy tagline that looks great on a business card and looks great on a banner when you hang it in an arena. But it means more to us in the GLIAC. It's how we do our jobs every day. It's how most of us wake up every morning to think about how we can enhance the student athletes in those areas. And it's great that Davenport is now proven to Division II, to the GLIAC, and to everyone that's also their priority. So we look forward to having all of you as members of the GLIAC family. If there's anything I can do personally to help with that, please feel free to reach out to me. But again, thank you to Paul, Dr. Pappas, and the entire Davenport family for sticking through this process. We look forward to having you as great members of the GLIAC family.
Thank you, Jeff. Athletically, acceptance into the NCAA Division II process in the GLIAC represents a wonderful opportunity for Davenport University. We believe our student athletes, coaches are up to this challenge. Our university aligns perfectly with the ideals of NCAA Division II and the GLIAC. The opportunity will allow Davenport University to compete arguably with one of the best Division II conferences in the country. This marks a new journey for our athletic department that is exciting and also going to be challenging. We look forward to developing new relationships with NCAA and the GLIAC, as well as maintaining friendships with our colleagues in the WAC and the NAI, which we have worked alongside for many years. We as an athletic department have grown exponentially over the past 5 years and have worked extremely hard to put ourselves in this position. The NCAA Division II application process is daunting to say the least. My staff, coaches, and entire university have been fully supportive and engaged in making this move from NAI to NCAA. We look forward to a successful transition through the NCAA Division II process and being full active members in Division II as well as the GLIAC. At this point, I'd like to, the media can now ask any questions they'd like to any of our speakers, as well or to any of our coaches that are present today. Thank you very much.
We just want to do one-on-ones. Is that cool?
That's fine. One-on-ones are fine.